Nobody expected this, especially not from Tiger Woods. Late one night, one of the greatest athletes in history was found confused, alone, and barely able to explain what was going on. No alcohol, no clear answers, just a crashed car and a situation that quickly spiraled into something much bigger. So what actually happened that night? Because the truth isn't as simple as it first seemed. It started quietly on a dark two-lane road near his home. Tiger Woods was driving his Range Rover when everything suddenly went wrong. The vehicle veered off course and crashed, drawing immediate attention from nearby authorities. When officers arrived, they didn't find chaos. They found something far more unsettling. Tiger was alone, disoriented, struggling to understand what was happening. At one point, he even asked officers, "Am I being arrested?" That single question said a lot. This wasn't normal behavior. Something was clearly off. But what officers noticed next would only deepen the mystery. As police began assessing the situation, the details quickly turned concerning. According to reports, Tiger showed multiple signs of impairment. His eyes were described as bloodshot and glassy, his pupils extremely dilated, his responses slow and confused. Body cam footage revealed even more unusual behavior. During the ride to the station, he appeared physically uncomfortable, hiccuping repeatedly, wincing, and at times leaning back with his eyes closed. It didn't look like someone fully aware of their surroundings. Officers conducted field sobriety tests, trying to determine what was going on, but something didn't add up. And then came a moment that completely shifted the narrative. Tiger Woods wasn't drunk. In fact, when tested, he blew a 0.00 on the breathalyzer, zero alcohol in his system. So if alcohol wasn't the cause, then what was? That's where things got complicated. Authorities reported finding prescription pills in his pocket, specifically hydrocodone, a powerful pain medication. While nothing was immediately confirmed, officials suggested that he may have been impaired not by alcohol, but by medication or another substance. There's been a lot of buzz around this detail, with some reports claiming the medication could have played a significant role in his condition that night, but nothing was definitively proven at the time. Still, it raised a serious question. Why would Tiger Woods be in that state to begin with? The answer might lie in something most people don't fully see. For years, Tiger Woods has been battling something far more difficult than any opponent on the golf course: pain. Not just occasional discomfort, but ongoing chronic pain that has followed him through multiple surgeries, injuries, and setbacks. His body has taken a beating over the years, and staying at the top of his game came at a cost. Behind the trophies and championships was someone constantly pushing through physical limits. And when pain becomes part of daily life, people sometimes turn to whatever helps them get through it. It's been said that his struggles weren't just physical but also deeply personal, affecting his performance, his routine, and even his mindset. But the public rarely sees that side. Instead, they see the headlines, the moments, the mistakes. And that pressure only adds more weight to an already heavy situation. Because being Tiger Woods doesn't come with an off switch. Every move is watched, every mistake amplified, every moment judged. Over the years, he's faced intense scrutiny both on and off the course, and while his talent kept him at the top, the expectations never faded. In fact, they only grew stronger. Sources close to him have suggested that he doesn't take defeat lightly, that public embarrassment hits harder than most people realize. And when something like this happens, something that plays out in front of the entire world, it's not just a bad moment, it's a breaking point. But what happened next showed a completely different side of Tiger. Just days after the incident, Tiger Woods broke his silence. Instead of denying or deflecting, he made a surprising move. He stepped away. In a public statement, he acknowledged the seriousness of the situation and made it clear that he needed time to focus on his health, his well-being, and getting himself back on track. It wasn't just about golf anymore, it was about recovery. That decision alone spoke volumes. because for someone who built their entire life around competition, stepping back isn't easy, but sometimes it's necessary. And behind the scenes, something even more important was happening. Through all of this, Tiger wasn't alone. His family stood by him. Those closest to him, including his children and partner, remained supportive, understanding that this wasn't just a single incident, but part of a much larger struggle. People close to the situation have said that he's been dealing with pain for years, not just physically, but in ways that have slowly affected his quality of life. And now, for the first time in a while, he's fully committed to getting better. No shortcuts, no quick fixes, just time and effort. But even with support, one question still remains. Is this the moment that changes everything? For some, this incident looked like a downfall, a sign that things had finally caught up with him. But for others, it might be something else entirely. A reset, a turning point. Because the truth is, Tiger Woods has faced setbacks before, and every time people doubted whether he could come back. And every time, he found a way to surprise them. So now, the real question isn't just what happened that night, it's what happens next. Will this be the end of the story, or the beginning of something no one saw coming?